Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm going to be doing a collective Celtic cross spread today for the new moon in Capricorn. Happy New Year. It's a reading for the 2nd of the 1st 2022, which just seems like a pivotal day in itself numerologically. So yeah, let's get into it. I've already cleansed the cards, so let's get some messages for the collective for their highest good in all areas on this new moon in Capricorn, which is, about getting things done. Perfect timing with the new year, first new moon of the year, obviously. So messages that are within the collective's highest interest in all areas. Please provide clarity in your messages. Right, so let's start with where the collective is right now. Where is the collective right now? What energies do we have? One more. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is lovely, working on something, maybe working with people. This card always reminds me of being a work in progress. So whatever it is that you're working on at the moment, it may not have come into fruition, but you certainly taking steps towards putting in the work to make whatever it is come into fruition. So that's a lovely place to start, especially, on this new moon, setting intentions and manifestations for the new year, which is lovely. Right, so what's crossing that? I'm going to take this card. Five of Swords. This is potential challenges. What's crossing your Three of Pentacles and whatever you're working on in the material world. Looking back at the past, we have, looking back at the past, being hard done by, maybe being the underdog at a certain time in whatever you're working on. But, this card to me is like a warning to say, keep pushing on with whatever it is you're working on. The past is the past. We learn from our experiences. We take what we've learned and we move forward, and it makes us stronger. So don't be put off by, maybe failings in the past, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be on a project that you started but couldn't quite, get the energy to carry on with. And now's the time to keep pushing on, because this energy is, stagnant. We don't need it. We don't need the mental strain. We don't need to look back and we need to look back to learn, but we don't need to look back and, I guess, be consumed by our head and emotions, because it will set us off track, won't it, eventually? So, right, let's get a card for what it is the collective needs to focus on. What does the collective need to focus on at this time, please? Let's push these up a little bit. Ooh. We have the Four of Pentacles. We had this in another reading yesterday, but yeah, again, it's like we've gone from the Three to the Four. It's holding back, it's investing. This prince is rich. He has a lot more coins, but he is choosing to hold on to what he's got because he doesn't want to run the risk of losing what he's got. But in order to gain, we need to invest. So the advice here would be to focus on investing your time, your resources in what it is that you're working on here with this Three of Pentacles, to really give it legs and give it a good shot at working out, or a person, making that little bit more effort and not being put off by whatever's happened in the past and however that resonates with you, because it's a new start, it's a new beginning. And I do believe you can start afresh at any time. It doesn't have to be on New Year, but now's the perfect time. So, don't forget the past, because we learn from the past, but really do try and take heed of the lessons that you've learned in order to move forward and actually give to a situation so that things can flourish, or at least give the chance of things being able to flourish. Strength on the bottom of the deck there, you can't see. Have strength, tame that lion, because it's a work in progress at this point, but Our future's in this moment, isn't it? Our future's right now. Whatever we're trying to create starts with every moment that we, exist in right now, if that makes sense. Right, so let's have a look at past energies that may be affecting the collective at this time. One more, please. Judgment. It's, freeing, being your authentic self, freeing yourself and ridding yourself of past energies, and actually saying, look, I admit this, I admit that this went wrong because of that or another person, and just saying, look, I'm going to be naked again and I'm going to start afresh. It's kind of, I'm not going to say admitting your sins, because I'm not saying you've sinned, but just acknowledging what it is that's potentially gone wrong in the past and why, and moving on from it from a place of not being honest with yourself, basically. I think this card is being honest with yourself, because we can't lie to ourselves. We can pretend, but eventually we get to this place where we're like, I just need to rid myself of all this stuff, all this mental hardship, all these situations, these people, and be true to myself. So yeah, be true to yourself. So past energies coming into the present. And again, we've got strength on the bottom. Like, tame that inner lion. You have the strength within you to start again. And you're being guided here with Angel Gabriel. Right, so your strengths. Talking of strength, let's see what strengths, what's in the collective strengths at this time. Please provide messages that are within your best interest. That is good. What's in the collective strengths at this time? One more. Oh, I'm taking you. The Ace of Cups. I don't know why I say it like that. It's like a fake American accent. Anyway, Ace of Cups, self-love, cup overflowing in your strengths at the moment, giving to self, and again, universal guidance. They're helping you. If you really love what you're doing, your cup will overflow. So whatever it is that you're doing, I'm sure this speaks to me of it being something that you love and something that fills your cup. And yeah, it's a great, in the strengths, it's, speaking to me of being enthusiastic about whatever it is and having universal guidance to help you. So don't think you're alone in this venture, or in, it could be a person, it could be a new relationship. The universe is there to help fill your cup and is giving you that little nudge and that little pat on the back, which is lovely. Cup overflowing, self-love. Ace of Wands on the bottom, inspiration, new inspiration as well. It's really nice. So your future energies, let's look at the future energies for the collective at this time. What future energies do we have in this new moon in Capricorn? I'm taking this one. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, something coming in. It's not yet mature, but it's coming in. Something coming in your physical. This could be a person again. This could be a job opportunity. This could be, a new home. It could be whatever it is that you're working on coming into fruition. But just ridding yourself of these, looking back at the past and holding that, not actually taking a chance to fail potentially, but that's okay too, because what do we do when we fall down? We get up and we try again. So yeah, time to take action and, do it from a place of self-love and, and love of whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, really nice. And trust in your intuition. We have High Priestess, trusting your intuition and that part of you that you might have failed to acknowledge in the past. We've all been guilty of it. It's like, yeah, oh, I knew, you look back and you think, oh, something said to me I should have done that. Something said to me I should have taken those steps. You know, something said to me, trust that little voice in your head this time round for whatever it is that you're working on. Because Page of Pentacles is bringing something in. Right, I'm going to clarify the suggested approach the collective should be taking on this new moon. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. So a lot of cards, but again, Knight of Pentacles speaks to me of, turn that around, things taking time, and this is the actual most reliable knight. He might take, his horse is a workhorse. It's slower than the other horses, but it works hard and it grafts, and what it grafts at has longevity. This is the most reliable knight. So again, you might be at the Page in the future coming in, but reaping the rewards of it will be, you'll be receiving this Knight of Pentacles. So well grounded, whatever it is you're working on is going to be well grounded with good foundations, good legs on it, as we were saying earlier. So don't, this to me speaks of Seven of Pentacles. You know, this guy is thinking, shall I plant my pentacle here? You know, I'm not quite sure. Last time, yeah, I did reap the benefits, but I'm not quite sure. Don't doubt yourself, as we said with that High Priestess. Trust your intuition and go with your gut on it, because we have Knight of Cups coming in, emotional fulfillment in whatever it is you're working on. So just trust that gut instinct and know that there'll be longevity. There'll be, whatever you're working on might take time. Knight of Pentacles takes a bit of time, but he takes time because he does things well, and he does them from a well thought out place. Yeah, so don't question yourself, because it will bring emotional fulfillment, as we have here with the Ace of Cups and your strengths. Right, so I'm going to do what you need to know, collective. What you need to know. We have Justice, the red string of fate, balance. Yeah, we have before the Five of Swords, which was injustice, you know, underdog, being, I don't like to say done over, but things not going your way in the past. So yeah, justice is coming in, which is lovely in this position. There'll be a rebalancing for you if you continue to work hard on what you're doing. Right, so let's do the hopes, fears of the collective at this time. What are the hopes and fears for the collective at this time? Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. Hopes and fears are, well, this speaks to me of love, and fears is, you know, well, not necessarily fears, but the Ten of Swords is, you know, being completely done in a situation, like you're drained. You're mentally and physically drained. Look at the swords here. It's like, I'm done. Like, have I got the energy to give again to another situation, potentially in love? Have I got the energy to, you know, and I see this as a mirror card. It's like, have I got the energy to deal with myself, to look in the mirror and give myself some self-love? Have I got the energy in me? I don't know if I have. Well, to me, this says, you know, it speaks of holding back, freeing yourself with the judgment, looking back in the past, self-love, working hard, indecision. The Ten of Swords is the Ace, and the Ace is the 10. So it speaks to me of piercing that veil of truth, as we have here with the Justice card, and rebalancing, because you might be meeting people, as we had with the Three of Pentacles, meeting new people, whether it be in a work regard or romantic. So hopes and fears are that actually you haven't got the energy left in you. But the reality is that whatever it is you're working on is going to bring you into union with other people who are on the same page, or another romantic interest, which is lovely. And a new romantic interest. Push these down a little bit. So keep pushing on. Keep pushing on. Don't give up. Don't hold back, because 9 of Cups here. You're going to be chuffed. This man is chuffed because he's put in the work and he's done it on his own. He's like, look at what I've done on my own. This is the position you could be in. You just need to push on. Start the year with that last little bit of energy you had in you from 2021. There's some very positive cards in this spread, but there's a lot of just, I guess, you taking the steps that you need to take. It's not a case of you don't have it in you. It's like believing in yourself, trusting in yourself. Right, so I'm going to do, so yeah, we have that, like, not seeing, as I'm saying, 5 of Pentacles, not seeing what you have above your head, because, you know, you're not looking around. Your eyes aren't focused. Hopes and fears. 7 of Cups here. It's like, oh, what could be, what could potentially be. We have so many things in this card. We have, you know, the snake, we have the crocodile, we have who's this person here, we have jewels. There's so many things going on in your head, but you're not actually seeing what's above you, which is these 5 Pentacles, because you just need to look up. But that just fell out, so I won't be taking those cards. Right, so potential future for the collective. Potential future on this new moon in Capricorn. Potential future in this situation. Oh, they like to fly out, don't they, with me? 3 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups says to me, potential future is going to be celebratory. There's going to be celebrations, again, with people. We have 2 3s here, so maybe look up 3 3. Celebrations and guidance. I see this as, you know, divine guidance as well, whatever that means to you. So don't feel struggled and overburdened here with the 10 of Wands. We've had the 10-10 as well, new beginnings with the swords, because the 10 is the ace and the ace is the 1. After this 10, you drop burden and you receive new inspiration. Don't let your past, looking back at the past and what happened in the past, set you off track, because you don't need to hold this burden anymore. All you need to do is focus on whatever it is you are working on with this 3 of Pentacles, and everything else will follow. So lovely to end with 3 cards, which I didn't intend. But I'm going to pull a card of guidance, just one card of guidance from the messages from the mermaids for the collective on this new moon in Capricorn. Please provide messages that are in the best interest of you. Again, they just love to fly out. Positivity. We had this the other day. Please be positive, because, you know, you have the makings of something great here, and the universe is supporting you. Balance is going to be restored. We have this in the Judgment and the Justice. Yeah, and in the 2 of Cups, in all areas, universal guidance with the 3 of Cups. So please try and maintain a positive attitude, because you can do whatever you set your mind to. So set some positive intentions, manifestations, maybe start a little mood board, vision board for the new year, because it looks like it's going to be a positive one for you. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back to do normal love readings. I need to continue with those, and I'll be back for the full moon reading as well. So thank you very much. Have a fantastic January, and I will see you soon. Please like, share, subscribe if you resonated with this reading, as I'm new here. And yes, thank you again. Love and light.